It's a beautiful, slightly overcast and chill morning in Pilanesberg National Park in Northwest Province, South Africa. Now Basil, me and my lucky hat got up at 2:30 in the morning to be here, and it's been a long, uneventful drive. But I'm hoping this chill weather will bring the animals out longer into the day, and normally I'd be faced with harsh sunlight at that time, but with this slight flat overcast, I'm hoping the light will still be good and I'll be able to photograph much longer into today than I had expected. I'm sitting here with a few beautiful hippo. Looks like a mother and a calf in a lovely sort of dammed off portion of the river. And it's always worth sitting around and waiting, because I haven't seen anything for the last 20-30 minutes, and I'm not losing out on staying here and waiting with these two and seeing what happens, because quite often they'll make lovely rumbling sounds in the water, lots of snorting. They'll stick their eyes up above the water, wiggle their ears, and sometimes, if we're lucky, they'll get up and they'll do a big yawn for the camera, which is great. It's the green season at the moment, and the rain's fallen recently, and that means two things. The grass has come up, it's lovely and succulent, and there's water in little puddles and potholes all over the reserve. And that means that it's difficult to find wildlife because they're spread out. There's abundant food, abundant water. They don't need to congregate near these water holes that we normally find them at in winter. Mankwe Dam lies at the heart of the Pilanesberg. It's a low-lying area that's formed by this ring of volcanic rocks. The Pilanesberg is actually an ancient volcano, and it's attractive to animals because of the plentiful water supply and the good grazing on its banks and the lovely open areas of grassland. It also has a really productive bird hide that's well worth visiting. I'm in the middle of a herd of breeding elephants, which is a little bit nerve-wracking, but so far I'm okay. The problem with these guys is they sneak up behind you while you're watching the one in front, and you don't realize suddenly there's a big elephant looming in your rear view mirror that you didn't know about, and you're stuck. You can't go forwards or backwards. They're walking down the road at the moment, so I'm sort of at the front of the herd. I've just got one car parked behind me blocking my escape, and a couple of, well actually three rather large elephants on my right that are sort of interacting with each other, eating and being a bit frisky generally, so I'm probably going to have to reverse very shortly. It only takes one angry elephant to ruin your day, and these elephants in Pilanesberg have a bit of a reputation for doing just that, sort of resting their trunks on cars, rolling them over, or just sitting on them and squashing them. So it's as well to be careful. Luckily Basil is a pretty large vehicle, quite tall, with a rooftop tent, pretty much as big as a medium-sized elephant. So it's a little bit more difficult to intimidate, I guess, from an elephant's point of view than some of these little city cars like a Polo or a Jazz or something. Those are the ones that normally get sat on. It's really beautiful up here on top of the hills in the Pilanesberg. There's lovely candy floss white clouds and this hazy blue sky at the moment, and beautiful cool breeze washing through these green grasses up here. And it's fresh and it feels wonderful and so summery. This long hot afternoon is drawing to a close. It's 4:30, still hazy but very bright, and I don't think the light's going to be good until very near closing time at 7 o'clock, and that's too late for me. I've got a long drive home and I can't afford to stay that long. So I think I'm heading south now towards the exit gate slowly, and I'll see what I can see, but I think I'm on my way home.